Hello everybody and welcome to a video today where we are going to be ranking the 9 original Dragon Ball arcs. So I guess I'll get right into it. So there are 9 arcs in total and I will be ranking each of them accordingly and putting them in their place. So the one above it, so like 1 is greater than 2 obviously, that's quite self-discerning. But yeah, so to start off with, I think in number 9 I'm going to put the General Blue Saga because honestly I just feel like this is the weakest or like the shortest among a group of Colossus. Because yeah, it does have interesting fights. Like we get to see General Blue's telekinetic powers and stuff like that, and we also get to see the fight between Goku and the pirate robot, which is really cool. But I honestly just feel like it is like really a transition arc between the 21st Tenkaichi Budokai and like whatchamacallit, the actual Red Ribbon Army Saga. Even though technically Muscle Tower is there, but I feel like Muscle Tower has more merit than the General Blue Saga, so that's why it'll be higher on the list. Yeah. Also, General Blue is a goofy character. Like I really enjoy like the goofiness of General Blue's character and everything. It's just the weakest among like greats, like I said. But yeah. So that one is going in last, and then I believe where I will put in 8th will be the Pilaf Saga. So Pilaf Saga, it is really good. I really enjoy it, and especially now that I've read the manga, because I didn't much enjoy it when I first watched the anime. However, in the manga, it is far better. And I really do enjoy the introduction of the characters and stuff like that. I love seeing Yamcha get introduced. Oolong's a cool introduction because we get to see like shape shipping. And we get to see like more like kind of the magical aspects, not the magical, but like really the mystical and fantasy aspects of Dragon Ball in this arc. Also, we get the notorious transformation of Goku into his Oozaru form for the first time. Oh my gosh, Oozaru form. And it's just, I believe this is really a good formative introductory arc. Like, honestly, if I were to say which out of the, I guess, well, Dragon Ball isn't out of the big 3, I'll say big 4, so we can include Bleach in there. But I mean, Bleach is always included in the big 3, sorry for dissing on Bleach there. But yeah, so if I were to say which one had the best arc, I would say that Naruto has the best introductory arc with the Land of Water. That arc is iconic, it is so memorable, and I love that arc. It's really one of my favorite in all of Naruto, and it's the first one. However, I believe that Dragon Ball probably has the second best introductory arc, even though One Piece is my favorite out of all of those. Because I just feel as if it just does great at introducing the characters, getting us to love the characters early on, and showing us some mystery with the Oozaru transformation and all that. So I believe it is a really good arc, and it is, like I said, a lot better than the manga, so it deserves its place at 8th. Like I said, it doesn't deserve to be dead last. But okay, let's see here. Where do I want to put... Okay, so I think the next couple of options are Muscle Tower or 21st Tenkaichi Budokai. This is a difficult one. I don't know if I want to put Muscle Tower or 21st Tenkaichi Budokai in 7th. Oh, that's hard. Okay, I think I'm going to put Muscle Tower in 7th. I really do love Red Ribbon Army Saga, even though it's a part of the Red Ribbon Army group of sagas. But yeah, so Red Ribbon Army Saga, so Muscle Tower, I believe that, once again, it's really introductory. Like, the Red Ribbon Army Saga and the General Blue Saga are kind of just like one larger saga in getting us introduced to the Red Ribbon Army and like what they do and everything. Really just introductory stuff, and they introduce us to Tao Pai Pai, which is one of the things that General Blue Saga has going for it, is the introduction of Tao Pai Pai, which is goated. Yeah, so yeah, I'm putting Muscle Tower there, and Muscle Tower, honestly, it's really enjoyable. It's one of the first times we really get to see Goku just like overpower people, and it's really cool. It's cool to see Goku walk up in this military, like essentially fort, like some Fort Knox level stuff, and just obliterate. And I love the goofiness of it. Those are like serious aspects of it with like Android 8 and all of that, or 8-Man, whatever you want to call him. And him just wanting to be free. I love to see him actually get what he wants and be able to live a normal life rather than having to live that of a military android. And I also love this the little, like, I don't even remember what her name is. I think she gets a name in the anime, but I don't remember getting a name in the manga. She's a little like redheaded girl that saves Goku from the snow. I think that's a very cool character because I mean she's super chill and all that, and I love just to see the pure-hearted characters in Dragon Ball. But yeah. So, also, one thing I forgot to mention for the General Blue Saga was we get to see Arale from Dr. Slump, which is another cool thing, but I don't feel like it's enough to raise it up. Get back to Muscle Tower. I really don't know what my favorite fight of Muscle Tower would be. It'd probably be... crap. It's either like General Purple or something like that. It's the ninja dude when him and Goku fight, because it's really goofy, and I just love to see, I love to see where Goku sticks the Neobu up the bro, like, oh my gosh, up the bro's butt, and he's jumping around like a dog, so, but yeah, that's really stupid, but it's enjoyable, like, it's goofy. That's the thing. It's honestly more of like a goofy arc as compared to like, a really serious one, because like, Goku's like the one he has the most struggle with is legit called the Jiggler, and Goku cannot break through him because he has so much fat. But yeah, so then onto the 21st Tenkaichi Budokai. Now, it is in 6th place, and this is not to say that the 21st Tenkaichi Budokai is bad. I really enjoyed the 21st Tenkaichi Budokai. It is a great arc. I love to see Namu. Namu's one of my favorite side characters in all of Dragon Ball, and I just love it because he's a very compelling character that we don't have much screen time with him. I love to see the mystery of Jackie Chun play out, and it being further convoluted by Namu staging as Jackie Chun. And I love to see Goku actually getting like his win, showing how powerful Goku is, because he's going up against these world-class martial artists, and he's doing phenomenal. He places second only to his master, who is obviously more powerful than him, but barely so. So I really loved seeing how Goku developed and how he got to how he got really to where he was after the training that he underwent under Master Roshi's tutelage. So it was really cool to see. I really loved seeing Goku getting some more of a spotlight. I was actually seeing Krillin get some spotlight too when he fought Bacteria and all of that. And yeah, who was it that Krillin fought in the second round? Because did Yamcha made it to the qualifying? Yeah, Yamcha fought. Who did Yamcha fight? Because Bacterian, it was Jackie Chun, Master. Okay, hold on. Yes. So Yamcha fought Jackie Chun and lost. Yeah, that's how it was. And then Krillin faced Jackie Chun and got beat as well. So yeah, I think that's how it played out. Because Namu fought Lian Fan or whatever her name was. And who did Goku face in the first round? Girin. Yeah, okay, yeah, so that's how it laid out. So I forgot my arc, but my roster layout there. But yeah, so where do we want to put next? Next is also another hard one, because I don't know if I want to put the Commander Red Saga or Fortune Teller Baba Saga there. Because Tao Pai Pai is one of my favorite villains in all of Dragon Ball. I know I've said that for multiple characters so far, but he really is, and I really enjoy his character. So I think I want to put Commander Red Saga below, below the Fortune Teller Baba Saga, because yes, they're both almost equals, like they're great. However, I feel like the Commander Red Saga has a little bit less of a satisfying conclusion, because I mean Goku didn't really have to struggle or anything like that. And it was just cool to see Upa. I love Upa. He is probably my favorite side character in all of Dragon Ball. And I love to see the fight between Tao Pai Pai. I love seeing Goku get beat and then have to go and try and get the holy water, even though it really doesn't do anything. But he gets the training and he comes back down and he just puts belt to butt on Tao Pai Pai. Like, it was a great thing to see, and it was really satisfying payoff. And then seeing Goku having had beat the most powerful in the Red Ribbon Army, and then going on to fight the Red Ribbon Army and obliterate them, essentially, going up against Commander Black and Commander Red, even though Commander Red got shot by Commander Black earlier on. But yeah, it was just a really satisfying arc, though it didn't have a very satisfying conclusion. But yeah, so then on to the Fortune Teller Baba Saga. Now, this saga, I love it because of the characters. The characters feel like they're very unique, and they have their unique powers. Because, like, we see Count Dracula and the Devil. But, yeah, I feel like they found very creative ways to win in this arc, because we get to see, like, Krillin get beat by Count Dracula, and then Puar and Upa, who are not fighters, really, use what is known to be, like, antithetical to vampires to beat them, which was really smart. And then we see, like, the fight between the Invisible Man as Krillin, though very perverted, and ends up exposing Bulma's breast to Master Roshi to go shoot blood at the Invisible Man and then reveal him so Yamcha can beat him. And then we see the fight with the mummy. That one's not really intuitive, but then we see the fight with the Devil, which Goku goes against, and Goku is like one of the few people who cannot be beat by the Devil or killed by the Devil because he doesn't have any malice in his heart. So that was just really cool, like a perfect matchup. Yeah. So then we have what makes it my favorite, the battle with Son Gohan, or Grandpa Gohan. That's such a lovely fight. It was so cool to see, it's like Son Gohan be able to absorb what Goku has learned, how much Goku has developed, and it was just really enjoyable. I also love the hug that Goku gives to Grandpa Gohan after he realizes, yo, this is Grandpa Gohan. And it's just so heartwarming and wholesome. But then we see, Gohan taking advantage of Goku's weakness, so he'll train it and become even better and more well-rounded martial artist, which is just very, very, like, cool. It's cool that Gohan was willing to go to that length to beat up on Goku just to teach him a lesson. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, so I believe that does get us to third place, which I will be putting in unexpected place. King Piccolo Saga. It used to be tied for first for me, but I believe after having read the 23rd reread the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai and the Piccolo Jr. Saga, that the Demon King Piccolo Saga is the lesser out of the final three. And I simply believe that because, yeah, the fights between, like, Tambourine and seeing Symbol get fought, and Drum as well. I believe there's, well, at least Drum but at least Symbol and Tambourine aren't really compelling fights. There's not like super a large amount of fights. It also introduces one of my lesser favorites of side characters, Yajirobe. He's one of my least favorite Earthlings. And I just feel like it is, like I said, the lesser among titans. That's not to say I don't love the Demon King Piccolo saga. Like, it is great. Don't get me wrong. But I do feel like it is held back slightly by the side characters it introduces. But the antagonist really holds it up, and the fight between Goku and Demon King Piccolo at the end is one of the most compelling fights in all of Dragon Ball. Like, it is great, especially for a final fight. And I love to see when Goku shows back up after having taken the water of the gods, and he just bursts Jerome's face out. Like, his eyes blow out of his head. Like, it's crazy. And I really enjoyed that scene because, like, it shows Goku's on another level now, and he didn't even recognize that. He's like, whoa. And I love the scene of where Goku is, like, standing and he's looking over his shoulder, and when he punches through Demon King Piccolo's, like, chest, that is such a cool scene. I love this. But yeah, so that's why it's going in third. But then we move on to second. And second is one that I did not think I'd ever like as much as I did, and it is the Piccolo Junior Saga, or the 2013 Tenkaichi Budokai. Now, this arc, I wasn't massive on it when I first watched it in the anime. It was actually my third place. However, after having reread it in the manga, it is leagues better in my opinion. I love the final fight between Goku and Piccolo. I love like the tension that builds after Piccolo puts Kami in the little bar with his like Mafuba Genshin, which is like a reverse Mafuba. And then I love seeing the rematch between Tien and Goku, because like honestly, that is almost as good as the first match. But it's just cool to see how much Goku has improved under his training with Kami, and it's just literally a sick thing to see. I loved it, and I love seeing Goku having improved so much, but I also love Tien seeing himself go pretty toe-to-toe with Goku, though Goku wasn't going full out. It was just a really enjoyable fight. And like I feel like the other Earthling fights, I love seeing the Yamcha vs Shin fight, even though Yamcha got clowned on. But I love it because Yamcha pulled out one of my favorite moves, is the Ki Bullet. But yeah, so that's really all I have to say about the Piccolo Junior Saga, and then we are moving on to first place. Now, first place is obviously the 22nd Tenkaichi Budokai. Still my favorite after having reread it in all of Dragon Ball. I love the 22nd Tenkaichi Budokai. It's been my favorite ever since I first watched it. I love Tien. He's my favorite character in all of Dragon Ball. And I love to see his character development through this. Like, it is literally his arc. It's legit referred to as the Tien Shinhan Saga in like this list I'm looking at, because it's about him. We see as he goes from a person who's aspiring to be an assassin, that's someone who kills people, to being a caring and just dedicated martial artist who just wants to improve his craft rather than following some goal that is some malicious being, and just becoming a respectable, strong fighting man. Like, it is such a beautiful arc. And like, honestly, I love the other fights throughout it, because I love seeing the goofiness of the Chiaotzu versus Krillin fight. And who else was big in there? We got to see Panpoot, even though he was worthless. It showed you how powerful Goku is, because this dude who's won multiple world-recognized tournaments gets beat. And I also love to see that Goku still loses. I think it was necessary for Goku to win the final 2013 Tenkaichi Budokai, but I don't believe it would have been very satisfying if he would have won the 22nd. And I love to see that Tien was humble afterwards and realizing, that Goku probably should have won that, but he just got lucky and won. So I love to see how this motivated Tien, and saw him go on to be an even better martial artist. Like, I love the dedication it put into Tien. I love how it showed what happened to Tien, and I love how it had the perfect transition into the next arc with the death of Krillin. Like, we get this humble and happy ending for Krillin to legit be killed next chapter. It was insane. But yeah, that's kind of my ranking for the original Dragon Ball arcs. Like I said, it's just my opinion, so if you don't like it, I guess you don't like it. But yeah, that's all I have to say, and I hope you'll go and watch Dragon Ball on your own or read it on your own. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see y'all next time. And I guess adios.